So after filling out all the information in the current position tab, you can then move on to the scenarios tab. And essentially, this is where you can start modeling various changes and how they'd affect the client's position. So, for example, let's click into this current position with income shortfall funding. So the description will simply be, you can add your own description at the top, and this is quite a simple description, just because it is the current position, which we previously added in all the details for, plus what's called income shortfall funding. And what income shortfall funding is that the any sort of expenditure that's over and above the income that we've previously described will be funded from savings rather than just taking out an overdraft or something, which is what is often modeled. And this can be added by clicking on the Add Other Difference button, and then you have a selection of differences that you can add, and it's just this income shortfall funding here. So in addition to this, you can make various other changes. So if I go off this scenario and I go on to, for example, this mortgage paid off early with income shortfall funding scenario. So basically what this has done is it has changed when the mortgages are being repaid from what has been put in the current position. And you can add this change just by clicking this this plus button. And it gives you a selection on what you'd like to add an item for. So for this example, it would be a liability repayment. So you'd click on the sort of mortgage it relates to. It would be clear liability, I believe. Yeah, so in this scenario, they want to clear their liability, so clear that mortgage, and it's been linked to Nigel's retirement date. And then you press continue, and that would save that particular change. Just so it is now modeled within that scenario. You can also take away particular items. So for example, if in the current position, we'd had an expenditure item which was, say, supporting your child's or the client's child's children through university, we could then remove that just to see what their cash flow position would be if they didn't support their child through university. So yeah, and there's lots of different sort of options. As you can see, there's loads of different scenarios that have been modeled for this particular client.